Mechanical advantage is one of those deceptively simple physics concepts that can pop up anywhere on the MCAT, from levers in biomechanics to pulleys in work and energy questions. It's part of the Chemical and Physical Foundations of Biological Systems section of the MCAT and helps you understand how simple machines make work easier by trading force for distance. So, let's break down what mechanical advantage really means, how it's calculated, and how each type of simple machine uses it to amplify force. Mechanical advantage. Mechanical advantage measures how much a machine multiplies your input force. It's defined as MA equals output force divided by input force. If MA is greater than 1, the machine makes it easier to lift or move something. You apply less force over a greater distance. The MCAT might give you this ratio directly or test your understanding through energy and work relationships. Ideal mechanical advantage. Ideal mechanical advantage, IMA, is the theoretical maximum advantage a machine could achieve with no friction or energy loss. It's based purely on geometry, not real-world efficiency. Every real system has some energy loss to friction or deformation, meaning the actual mechanical advantage, AMA, is always a bit lower. On the MCAT, IMA is often used when they want you to ignore friction. Types of simple machines. There are 6 classic simple machines: lever, pulley, wheel, and axle, inclined plane, wedge, and screw. Each one trades off force, distance, or direction, and the MCAT expects you to recognize how. Levers. A lever consists of a rigid bar that rotates around a fulcrum. By changing the positions of the fulcrum, input force and output force, you can amplify force or distance. The mechanical advantage for a lever is the ratio of the input arm length to the output arm length. MA equals the length of the input arm divided by the length of the output arm. On the MCAT, this can tie directly to biomechanics. Think of your forearm acting as a lever when you lift an object. Pulleys. A pulley uses a wheel and rope to redirect or multiply force. There are 3 main types: fixed pulley, changes direction of force, MA equals 1. Movable pulley, provides a mechanical advantage, MA equals 2. Compound pulley, combines both types for higher MA. Each additional rope segment supporting the load increases the mechanical advantage, a common MCAT setup for work problems. Wheel and axle. In a wheel and axle system, a larger wheel is attached to a smaller cylinder, the axle. Rotating the wheel requires less force but over a greater distance. Mechanical advantage equals the ratio of the wheel's radius to the axle's radius. MA equals R wheel divided by R axle. This principle explains how doorknobs, steering wheels, and even DNA unwinding machinery operate more efficiently. Inclined plane. An inclined plane lets you move objects upward with less force by spreading that force over a longer distance. The formula is IMA equals length of plane divided by height of plane. So the longer and shallower the ramp, the less force needed. This concept ties into energy conservation. Total work stays the same, but force and distance trade off. Wedge. A wedge is essentially 2 inclined planes joined back to back. It converts force applied in one direction into force that acts perpendicular to its surfaces, useful for cutting or splitting. A sharper wedge, smaller angle, gives a higher mechanical advantage, meaning it takes less effort to split materials. Screw. A screw is an inclined plane wrapped around a cylinder. Each rotation moves the screw forward by the pitch, the distance between threads. Mechanical advantage increases as the threads get closer together. Since it takes more turns and distance to move the same height, the MCAT can connect this to torque, work, or rotational motion. Mechanical advantage is all about trading distance for force, the physics behind why ramps, pulleys, and levers make tasks easier. The total work, force times distance, stays the same, but mechanical systems redistribute it for efficiency. For the MCAT, remember, IMA equals theoretical, no friction. AMA equals real world, includes friction. And MA greater than 1 means less effort is required. This concept often shows up in work energy or biomechanics passages, so understanding the logic behind it is key to scoring high. With that said, here are just a few of our student success stories, students who improved their scores and even got into medical school. If you're preparing for the MCAT, click the link below to get started with your own preparation. We specialize in helping students reach a 15-plus score guarantee, and we'd love to help you too. And don't forget, subscribe to our channel for more MCAT breakdowns like this. And follow us on Instagram for extra tips and resources.